1984.
Hello, everybody. This man is about to have a bear. 32 years for Cubs to win.
Course beer that he has saved in his house for when the Cubs would win the World Series. After a hard, long fought battle tonight, the Cubs won! And Dad,
Crack it
open
open!
that beer.
I will.
And no,
What?
don't touch it.
Let's
Don't
pour it
do
in.
that.
Let's see what it looks like. Oh my dear God, it looks like a beer.
Does it smell bad?
With no fizz.
It smells like hell.
And there it is.
And there it is. Dad, I think you should drink it and die a happy man.
Oh,
Put it up
it's
to your,
not-
just put it up to your,
Don't-
just pretend you're drinking. Drink, no, the can.
Oh.
Just pretend you're taking a drink.
Check it in. Yeah. So tell me what y'all think about this. This guy, he was pretty much saved a bird. He opens a bird that he saved for 32 years. And when the Cubs win, he opened it and drank it. Hey, more power to him. Tell me what y'all think about this. I think it's wonderful that the Cubs winning the World Series. I don't really watch too much baseball, but I love the Cubs. So tell me what y'all think about this. And let's see. Well, they said that Hillary Clinton is doing pretty badly. So the latest news on that, and this is the electoral map, and I'm gonna let y'all watch. As y'all see here, birds is up there.
Now let's bring in John for the electoral map. You have our latest ratings from ABC News.
That's right. And as
Even if Donald Trump gets really close, I don't know why my 4G is loading really slowly. 4G LTE. It's a Samsung Galaxy 5. I was thinking about getting a Samsung Galaxy 7, but been hearing a lot of stories about that. The Samsung Galaxy 7 blowing up. Oh, no connection.
week, the red states are states that we have rated advantage.
Man, what's wrong with this phone? I am very sorry. Normally it doesn't act like this. Maybe I'm in where a lot of trees are at, as you see. I'm by a lot of trees. I'm all the way in the back of my apartment complex. So maybe I need to get somewhere, go somewhere, hopefully It's still loading. Yep. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry if I have all this junk on my screen. Hope it loads this time. Nope.
Trump, blue, advantage Hillary Clinton.
I don't know why it's having loading problems. It says it has excellent steam health. So let me pause this.
Clinton Gray are the toss-ups. And if you look at it right now, George, Hillary Clinton, even just with the states that already advantage her, is at 275 electoral votes, enough to become president. So that
Hello, everybody. I don't know what's wrong with this video, YouTube, but it's YouTube. It's not my connection. It's YouTube, actually. So, let's see.
Win every single one of the toss-up states, so all of them. He runs the table on the toss-up states. Even there, he comes up short. He wins the state of Nevada, gets to 269. Then he needs to win the single congressional district, the second congressional district up in Maine. That is one path that would get him to 270. The other path he has is, again, to win every single one of the toss-up states and pick off one of those states in the industrial Midwest. For instance, if he takes Pennsylvania, that would get him to where he needs. But again, to do that, he still needs to win every single toss-up state.
John Carl, thanks very much.
Okay, you heard it, but we don't really know what's gonna happen. Oh, I'm gonna let y'all look at this. A dad is for Trump, but when a daughter is for Hillary, that's funny.
If you're the father of a voting age daughter, it probably feels like just yesterday that you brought your little girl home from the hospital. You fed her, you clothed her, you gave her unconditional love, and now that little traitor is canceling out your vote. Here's ABC's David Wright with a look at families caught up in the political crossfire in more of our series, Inside the Final 30.
We are currently on the way to LaGuardia Airport.
Mara Ackerman.
I think it's the YouTube. I don't think it's my internet connection.
Is on her way to pick up her dad.
We've always been pretty close. We're both physicians. Now that I live in New York, my dad lives in Florida. We don't get to spend
Sorry about the low.
a ton of time together.
But this reunion may not be as sunny as most.
I am a little bit nervous.
Y'all can hear this. I think it's the YouTube. I don't think it's my connection. My connection is excellent. I think it's YouTube.
The presidential election is sparking a family feud.
He's been posting on Facebook frequently about, his support for Trump.
She's a doctor, and she's supporting Hillary Clinton. It seems like it's a lot of doctors that's supporting Hillary Clinton. A lot of I don't know if she's a medical doctor or not. But sorry about the buff.
And that's made me a little uncomfortable. Hi! I didn't remember last time you came to New York without Mom.
That's sweet. Well, my mom is supporting Donald Trump, and I'm supporting Hillary Clinton. And the reason why I'm supporting Hillary Clinton, because I don't think Donald Trump has what it takes to become president of the United States.
Mara and Ed are like a lot of families this year, caught up in the divisive,
The basket of deplorables.
sometimes downright nasty.
Such a nasty one.
Hillary Clinton won all the 3 debates, so I don't want to hear that Hillary Clinton lost, and so she's actually talking about a solution, and people saying, well, Hillary Clinton
That's fun.
Fight for the White House. Because he's with him and she's with her, it can be hard to see eye to eye.
I think he's passionate.
Over 8 million low-income families, and I, appreciate her for that. And I know all this email stuff and all this stuff is going on.
That's something I do. We can
How do
argue
you
about
know
this
how
all
he's
day
going
long.
to direct that passion?
So, Ed,
They
can
know
we talk?
the reason why Donald Trump is pushing and and Republicans are pushing for them to come out with all this stuff. Because why would they wait? Why would they say that she's clear of all wrongdoings in July? Because that was actually a mistake on them, not a mistake on Hillary Clinton. And that Weiner guy...
Sure. Think of this as an intervention a little bit, because Mara here has some concerns about your Facebook feed.
With the underage girl in New York, and also some other emails that they're looking over. And ever since they didn't drop that bombshell on Hillary Clinton's email, the Hillary Clinton has been going down in the polls. Last time I checked, Hillary Clinton, I think she was 45, and Donald Trump was 46. And the other guys, Jill Stein and Gerd Johnson, was I think it was four for Jill Stein and 5 for Gerd Johnson. And Gerd Johnson is basically a libertarian that says why we should worry about global warming.
Really? That's how we're going to start? Just concerns about my Facebook?
Because I was home in Florida with my dad.
The next billion years, which, he has a point there. But we're not thinking about the next billion years because 100% of us is not going to be here the next billion years. It's going to be a whole different world back then, and no telling, if Donald Trump wins, if he would be the last president, and this country would go down.
He's giving the boys a bath, and they go in, and they're laughing hysterically. But dad is teaching.
Yeah, her dad is a doctor too, so they both doctors. They both, professionals. And one of them had different views, and it's okay to have different views, of your parents. Some people assume that you gotta vote for the same person that your parents is voting for, and I think that that's full of crap. Because
To say, make America great again.
We all can pretty much relate to Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump has not really done too much for any community, and if y'all think I'm lying, just show me a record of what he's done. He's just been pretty much talking. And when Hillary Clinton was saving health care for 8 million people, he was stuck with lawsuits and scandals back in the 90s. And, you know about that 13-year-old rape case. And I think he somehow ended up getting away with that. And the media refused to really talk about that because they wanna elect Donald Trump. Even the liberal media is not really talking about it at all. Because I watch CNN and Fox News every morning, and I don't see them talking about it at all. All they talk about is Hillary Clinton's emails and all the other stuff. They have talked about some stuff that Donald Trump, about the audio tape of Billy Bush. But yeah, that's not really going to hurt Donald Trump, really. And I never thought that Donald Trump never had a chance. I never really said that. I just said that Hillary Clinton has a chance to pull it together if people go out there and vote. And if majority of her supporters go out there and vote, and she can win this, whether she wins this in a landslide, whether she win this, kind of like close, like maybe 2 points more, that would still be good for her. So I'm gonna let y'all look at this video. I'm not gonna ramble too much.
And then not only did he tape it, but he posted it on Facebook.
Oh, I can see how this started.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
There are so many dads and daughters having similar arguments that when Caitlin Moscatello decided to write about it for New York Magazine's The Cut, she had trouble narrowing down her sources.
Had women reaching out to me wanting to talk. The joke that sort of came up time and time again is that actually we need a support group for this.
me, my sister, my brother, all of us were raised to think that we could do anything. My dad was always our biggest cheerleader. For me, it's been this disconnect of I know that about my dad.
Donald Trump is that way about Ivanka.
Would I support someone who is criminally negligent is my question.
I had thought not, but
Okay,
to me,
and I think that too.
but he is that. I think that's where we disagree.
You're right,
That's where
that's
we
right.
disagree.
According to the data, there's a stark generational divide at play here. This is what the election would look like if only eligible voters under age 29 participated, a wash of blue, and if only people over 65 voted, a totally different story.
I think the bigger divide here is gender. We know that women are supporting Hillary Clinton in big.
And let's play this recommended video.
Numbers. That's already showed up at the polls and early voting.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
My name is Kevin Lynch.
Play this and play this. Well, as a matter of fact, let me see. Twitter trolls. Let's see what this all about.
We confront the dark underbelly of social media. Beyond the cat videos and all those birthday shout-outs, an alarming number of users are exploiting their platforms to spread hate. One self-proclaimed internet troll, Milo Yiannopoulos, tells us he's unapologetic and proud, even after being banned from Twitter for his infamous online taunting of Ghostbusters star Leslie Jones. He talked to ABC's Terry Moran in London.
It began as a standard Hollywood production.
Now there's sightings all over the city.
A remake of the beloved 1984 movie Ghostbusters. Get out of my friend, Ghost! This time with an all-female cast.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh,
Do you want to?
sorry. I'll let you.
Next one.
One of the stars, Leslie Jones. But within a few days of the movie's release, Leslie Jones was subjected to incredibly vicious attacks on Twitter. Many of the attacks, known as trolling, came from anonymous users, but not all of them.
Are you a troll? Of course.
What is trolling? How do you look at it?
I like to think of myself as a virtuous troll. You know, I'm doing God's work.
Milo Yiannopoulos, also known as Nero Online, joined in the tormenting of Jones, calling her a man on Twitter to his 350,000 plus followers.
In the Twitter storm
sure,
that
I was
happened, you
mean
called
to-
her a dude.
If Leslie Jones were right here, would you say,
coordinated.
you look like a dude?
Yeah, probably.
You would say that,
Yeah,
sir?
probably. I probably would.
Well, let me stop right there. I hate trolls, you know. They come online. They make troll fake accounts, even on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. They come and hate on you, and it's not criticism. It's not like somebody saying, well, you might need to do better on your videos. You might need to turn the camera a certain way. No, it's not that. They just come and pick. They just try to find problems, and they send pictures, the offensive pictures and stuff like that. And my grandma used to always say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. And that's what trolls do. They just leave hate and mean comments, and I feel like if you don't like watching the video, or you don't like a certain tweet meme, or you don't like a certain Facebook post, just, you know, click out of it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even comment on it. If you are not there to give somebody some advice and trying to help them out. Because, every, social media poster or every social media video creator, needs some advice every once in a while. It's nothing wrong with that, but don't be hating on them and don't be trolling them on the internet, because creating all these fake accounts just to troll them, and that they say that's what Tommy Sotomayor do, which he's a comedian on YouTube, and he also has a radio show, and he makes his money through YouTube videos and also his radio show and donations as well. But I don't think he's a troll. At first I did, because I used to make videos about him and people used to come on my page with some crazy stuff, my YouTube page, so I deleted a lot of the comments, and I have it where a lot of the comments are automatically sent as spam, so nobody else can see them, and they have to be approved by me. So I got control over my page, just as well as Tommy Sotomayor got control of this page. So if you don't know who if you don't know who Tommy Sotomayor is, just look up Tommy Sotomayor, which SOTOMAYOR. Just look up, Google his name. You can even Google his name on google.com or any search engine that you are using, and just look up Tommy Sotomayor or look up Tommy Sotomayor videos, and you will see what I'm talking about. You can go to, he has multiple YouTube accounts, and he, does a lot of commentary. He does a lot of news stories. He gives his opinions and all the other stuff about, what he thinks, what's going on, and people say that he's bashing black women, but some of the stuff he really says about black women is true, because the truth hurts sometimes. But anyways, I'm going to let y'all watch a little bit more of this, but I'm not going to let y'all watch all of it, because I want to make sure that I talk about some other stuff,
Then you're an idiot. You don't really. Milo, as everyone calls him, is one of the most famous or infamous trolls on the internet. He's an editor at Breitbart, the ultra-conservative news website. He accused Jones of playing the victim and later called her barely literate.
I don't say anything I don't believe, but of course I do say things in a way that is going to elicit a response from people.
Jones detailed the abusive words and images she was receiving and the racist and misogynistic slurs against her that even compared her to an ape.
Oh my God! This idea,
you or me, as a human being with feelings,
of course she is. But this idea that celebrities are these fragile wallflowers, give me a break. You and I both know people in Hollywood.
Because she acted in a movie,
Hollywood
you rallied people
are sitting at home crying into their iPhones.
Why didn't you stand up, as people called her, ape, gorilla, and worse, and say, guys, this is good to do, but not racist.
Why should I have to police other people's speech? I'm responsible.
Why not stand up for the right?
I'm responsible for what I say. I'm perfectly happy to tell you I think that stuff is disgusting.
So you have no obligation for your 350,000 followers.
Does Justin Bieber have an obligation to his fans?
Woman?
I'm sorry for being popular, but I am not responsible for what 350,000 people on the internet say. I am responsible for what I say. Do you go after Selena Gomez when her fans send death threats to Justin Bieber? No. Do you go after Beyonce when her fans go after Taylor Swift? No.
The 48-year-old actress is a regular on Saturday Night Live.
Nobody writes love letters anymore.
They don't write love letters?
Well, maybe you do, you sexy creamsicle. Just want to chomp all of them.
Trying to encouraged people to be violent, and he said he was going to pay for their like legal fees, but I don't think Donald Trump is going to pay for anything. I don't even think he would pay them $100 or $1,000. But so.
March off and get to the crib.
Ghostbusters is her first starring role in a major film.
The power of pain compels you!
Leslie Jones is just one target of the self-proclaimed troll. Milo makes a career sparking outrage, spraying vitriol at many, and helping to legitimize a movement of negativity growing on the internet. One of his hot topics?
When they wanted to have me removed from Pershing Square, a public space in the center of Los Angeles.
Is the female physique. You're going to go after somebody's body?
Yeah.
To denigrate their ideas? What grade are you in? Seriously?
No.
Are you a 13-year-old?
No. Absolutely I will, and I'll tell you why.
Because somebody...
So I'm going to let y'all look at this polling for Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, 8%. Wow. And I don't think it's the national polls. I think it's like a state or something.
Pepper, you're cleared hot. Take him down.
As you're looking at ABC News page, it's abcnews.go.com/politics/election. You can see that. And we've been talking about rigged polls, and there's something that is unique here, and I want to thank you guys for the links, the information. But it says that 2016 election forecasts predict which candidate will win the presidential election. And we know that many people have said, and I've said, that the polls are rigged, showing Hillary at 275, Donald Trump on the right in the red at 191. And it goes in there and shows you the blue states for Hillary, the kind of mixed states, and then the red states for Trump. But they also have another poll that they're not really making mainstream, and you can vote there, and I'm about to go and vote. I checked this thing out. You don't have to sign up for anything, but it tells the truth on that poll, and I'm not sure how long they will leave it there, if they'll leave it through the entire election process, or will they take it down, or will they kind of keep it hidden in the back pages. But guys, we can hold their feet to the fire on this one. Check this out.
A prediction. This
now,
is not no.
What you want to do is go to this page. It's called abcnewsgo.co. Just go there and you can find the different articles just below the title. ABC Live Poll, who are you voting for? Now there's different polls over here, and you can see on this one it's got the total, and in this one it's about 7,000 voters, guys. I don't think they've updated that, or it's just current and then they add it to the total. But if you go, just stay on this page and scroll down, and first you're going to go into a bio of the election, and you can tell it starts off with talking about Trump, and it says he's known for his opposition to illegal immigration, his opposition to various free trade agreements that he regards as unfair, his frequently non-interventionist views on foreign policy, and his proposal to temporarily ban for Muslims. Then it goes on through the different, you got a couple of new candidates coming in on the side parties, Gary Johnson, Stein, and Darrell Castle. Now, the last thing is a really nice write-up for Miss Hillary here. And it says, who are you voting for? Now, it's not showing up a voter tab here. I've already voted for Trump. But this is amazing, guys. Instead of 7,000, I'm going to pull this up. And again, don't refresh your screen. This is ABC News. I know it's amazing. Don't pass out. It says, who are you voting for? Trump. 1,001 votes. Plus 215, 70%.
Dang, Donald Trump.
Look at who's number 2. Gary Johnson and Jill Stein. Nobody's heard of them. At 11%. 16,188 for Johnson. 15,260 for Stein. Look at Hillary. 8%. At 11,783. Darrell Castle at 721 votes, which is not 1% yet. Total voters, 145, 167. Now, again, I'm kind of in shock that they would do this, that they would actually allow a live poll. And what I'm talking about here is normally and on the main page where you saw Hillary was ahead, they will go into a Clinton area that's all pro-Hillary and do the surveys, if that's how they want them to come out. That's how the game works. And that's why on our YouTube polls, even though I don't think all the votes were showing up, it was just the same percentage, except sometimes worse than 70% because there were no other people in there. Look at this, guys. This is the truth. They have to be held accountable for what they're putting on mainstream and what their site is doing. What we've got to do, and I'll go back to the top. I'm going to pull this up so you get a real good look at the address. abcnews.go.co/2016-08/ABC Live Poll. Who are you voting for? With the slashes ending with the /. Now, share the link with everybody.
All right, what I witnessed today was about 1,000 Democratic supporters come out and, without even thinking, I think half the time, just cheer mindlessly at their queen, Hillary Clinton.
Well, that's what people do at campaign rallies. The gymnasium, we were told by the school that maximum seating capacity is 2,500 people. That includes all the bleachers and folding chairs on the floor of the gymnasium.
So who knows?
What you said 1,000 people? Is that your estimate of the crowd attendance?
Yes, that's my estimate. About 1,000 people.
So she didn't even have 50% of the gym.
No,
today.
They actually closed off part of the gym. They made it look like banners were the walls, the back, but actually there are large sections of the gym they didn't have to use or couldn't fill, rather. And it's really important to note this was a child registration.
Do y'all think that some of the Democrats are going to cheat? And do you think that they're going to cheat on Donald Trump's side for favor of Donald Trump? Tell me what y'all think, because I don't want Donald Trump to win, and I'm not anti-Donald Trump. I just don't want him to win because this country would be in trouble. You thought this country was in trouble 8 years ago when Obama put footstep in office, and also when 16 years ago when Bush won the election. You think it was trouble then? Because I don't got nothing against Bush. I think Jeb Bush nomination would have been better. But it looks like that it's looking really bad for my for a person I'm voting for, Hillary Clinton, but this could be all just a glitch. This could be all wrong. I don't think it's like that. I think it's different because they got Jill Stein, 15,000 votes, over 15,000 votes, and Donald Trump, 101, over 101,000 votes. Nah, I don't think that's accurate at all. I think that they just put that on there just to fool people. But ABC is, really is a liberal type of media, but I think that they just fooling everybody. I don't think that Hillary Clinton only got 15,000. I think she got 100,000. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Sorry about all the buffing and all the video pausing and all the other stuff. And if the audio is bad, just let me know. Yeah, and then it looks like it's gonna rain. I hope y'all can see that right there. Looks like it's gonna rain. But I'm gonna go to the next video. Let's see, move this. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah. I don't know if y'all seen when they was saying that Donald Trump was rushed off stage because they was trying to tackle a guy and he had a gun, had a weapon on him, and they tried to say that he was a Hillary Clinton supporter, and Donald Trump said, how much is Hillary Clinton campaign is paying you? And I don't know what to think of this. Tell me what y'all think of this. You see the picture. Donald Trump is being rushed off stage. Somebody really trying to assassinate him before he gets elected. That's crazy. I never wish harm on nobody, but I just don't think that he should be president in the first place. And I have my personal reasons, and if y'all have y'all reasons that he should be president, I know the email thing about Hillary Clinton. Let me fast forward this.
There goes your country, and strongly support sanctuary cities like San Francisco, where Kate Steinle was murdered by an illegal immigrant deported more than 5 times. Thousands of Americans would be alive today if not for the open border policies of Obama and Clinton. On Mother's Day in 2009, Carson City-born 17-year-old Renee Anglin was out driving looking for a job when he was shot in the head and brutally murdered by a previously deported illegal immigrant gang member. Who everybody that knew this gang member said, please get him out of the country. Please put him in prison. He must be incarcerated. Renee was pulled from his vehicle and left to die on the side of a road.
Bill Clinton, when he was
A good Samaritan who thought there had been a car accident stopped to help and was violently shot.
This is a country.
The illegal immigrant killer had a previous
This is
conviction
also a country of law.
involving murder in Carson City,
If y'all never seen
but
the
was
video,
released
just go look
and
it
allowed to
up.
roam
I'm
free
sure y'all can find
and
it.
did further damage after. Oh, there's story after story. We could go for days and days and days. They have their jobs, which are great jobs. They have their.
I think when he was talking about immigration, I think
It'll be
it
efficient.
made somebody really upset.
It'll be efficient, not the way. Every single person is in favor.
See.
We have one of those guys from the Hillary Clinton campaign. How much you being paid? $1,500? By the way, folks, while we're at it, great.
Well, Donald Trump is going to need all the protection that he needs because people will hate him anyways. Yeah, this is crazy. Ugh. I don't wish this on nobody. But I'm gonna let y'all see the Hillary campaign with Beyonce. Let y'all see that.
Donald Trump attacked Hillary Clinton for campaigning with celebrities. Trump called it demeaning. Clinton, clearly unmoved by that criticism. She appeared with Katy Perry overnight. And ABC's Cecilia Vega joins us now from Philadelphia. Hey, Cecilia.
She didn't campaign with.
Good morning, Dan. Clinton's Celebrity Love Fest continues. She is hoping these big names help draw and push supporters to the polls in this final stretch, and she's got another famous friend that she is calling on tonight. A role reversal for Hillary Clinton. Overnight in Philadelphia, she was the one doing the introductions.
Welcome her to the stage. Let's prove that love trumps hate. Katy Perry!
Not just the introductions, even a little dance. A Get Out the Vote concert, Clinton calling on Katy Perry for some last-minute girl power.
Because I don't want to get copyright claims.
This, at a market in Nevada, long lines of mostly Latino voters waiting to cast their ballots. In this final stretch, her aides are feverishly studying polls and early voting, sending Clinton to the places she's needed most. Her mad dash to the finish line looks like this. In the last 4 days of the race, Clinton touching down in 6 different battleground states, making 4 different trips to Pennsylvania alone, 2 to Ohio. This trip to Florida cut short by a downpour.
My friends, you are a hardy bunch standing out here in the rain.
And we are now getting a sense of what Election Day will look like for Hillary Clinton. We know that she will be voting in Chappaqua, New York on Tuesday morning. That, of course, is where she lives. And then she heads to New York City for an evening rally at an event that has a literal glass ceiling. The symbolism not lost on her campaign there. We are also told by aides that she has not yet started working on her speech for that night. Dan, Hillary Clinton is famously superstitious.
Cecilia Vega, ace reporter Cecilia Vega, the tireless Cecilia. Thank you very much.
Well, tell me what y'all think about this. Should celebrities support nominee Hillary Clinton? And why do you think that they do support Hillary Clinton? Why do you think that they don't support Donald Trump? I know a couple of actors supported Donald Trump. You know, they're conservative actors, you know. I'm gonna let y'all see Cupcake. And she's a YouTuber with over 4,000 subscribers, and she's one of my good friends. Where we had our disagreements in the past, but I made a video a while back when she had like over 1,000, and now she's almost to 5,000. So she's doing better than a lot of people I know. But I'm gonna let y'all look at. Wow, she made a video how to apply donut makeup. Oh no, I don't want to look at that. And looks like she's working out with her sister. And looks like her videos are doing pretty well. And she did a video of pumpkin patch with her boyfriend. And yeah, it looks like her videos are doing better than mine and better than a lot of people I know. She's getting a lot of comments and a lot of likes and some dislikes. It's always going to be haters. She got one video that she got almost 1,000 views, and it was 2 months ago, and all of her 2 months ago videos, she got a lot of views. Yeah, it seemed like she's getting a lot of attention. Not too many like the bigger YouTubers out there. Yeah. Ooh, accidentally.
I talk with my mouth, but I...
Yeah, let me show y'all this YouTuber I was talking about at the beginning of the video, Tommy Sotomayor. He's a good YouTuber. Everybody probably won't agree with everything he says, because he's a little harsh on black women. But let's see. He has over 240,000 subscribers, and he has multiple channels. And his latest popular video was 7.7 million views. It was 4 years ago. Was women get pregnant by a 13-year-old boy. I'm not gonna play none of his videos. I'm gonna just show y'all some of it. And his most recent videos got 11,000, probably a little over 11,000 likes, and basically talking about Tommy Sotomayor gets exposed by whites in PETA as a cat abuser. Video prove. Yeah, y'all know Tommy Sotomayor got a couple of cats, and sometimes his cats would be in his videos and stuff. One time, when he was doing a live broadcast, one of his cats just like attacked him. It was so funny. He was just like, stuff like that. But it was funny, on how it played out and stuff like that. But it's not funny getting attacked by a cat. Yep, he got a lot of views. Let's see, he's gotten over 60. I hope y'all can see that. He's getting over 69 million views. So compared to a lot of black YouTubers, he's gotten the most views. He's the most viewed black YouTuber and the most subscribed black YouTuber as well. Let's see. And he's gotten 10 in Raw 2 and one-on-one with Tommy Sotomayor. A lot of his videos have gotten so many views. You know, I know he's monetizing the videos, and he's also making money on it as well through donations as well. He's not just making videos through monetizing videos. He made a video on Trick Daddy, the legendary rapper, what he said about black women, and I made a video also recently on a live broadcast talking about Trick Daddy saying that black women are useless and Spanish H's and the white H's is looking fine and black women need to tighten up and they get fake breast implants, fake boobs and all that stuff, which is true, but he don't need to be speaking up on no issue anyways, you know, because he got a lot of baby mamas to worry about, and I'm pretty sure he's paying child support as well. So I just think that he should not be speaking, Trick Daddy should not be speaking on no issue, but Tommy Sotomayor, YouTuber Tommy Sotomayor, it seemed to agree with Trick Daddy on a lot of the stuff, and because he talks a lot about black women and their figures and all the other stuff, and he's much harsh than any other YouTuber, and people tell him that he needs to stop talking about black women and he needs to respect them, which, you know, I think that all men need to respect black women, but anyways, that's his opinion, so you cannot stop the man for talking about, you know, what he wants to talk about online, as long as he's not breaking no laws, because freedom of speech protects him from that. So go go look up myself. If y'all look up young Byron videos, y'all see that this pops up, and I got 20 subscribers, but when y'all go into that, the most viewed video was my Marco Polo video. I'm gonna show y'all that. You know, it's gotten almost close to 8,000 views, and it's been up for like 2 months. So that's my most subscribed video, but this is not my main channel. My main channel, I'm gonna show y'all. It's called Up in House Records, no spaces, Up in House Records TV, no spaces, and then space with TV. And that's getting over a little over 1,800 subscribers and 169 videos. And As y'all see, I do videos on Trunk. I promote my artists' music. Lately, I've been promoting Capture, which is CAAPPS with the capital SURE. And I've been promoting B Money for a while. I was, he was going through some things, so, but yeah, I had reported on the reopening of the Clinton email case. Y'all heard about that. And Donald Trump talking about how much he likes the Clintons. But the Donald Trump video, when he was talking about that, it was like in 2007 or 8. So that was like way before Obama even became president. He was saying how much he liked the Clintons and Bill Clinton, and he even said in 1998 that all these women that was coming out with allegations were just trying to destroy the president, which, I don't condone into no rape or no affair, but, he already been through the process, but Donald Trump has not been through the process. And of course, that some of the allegations about Donald Trump, they said been debunked and they haven't been proven, and Donald Trump is calling the women liars, and some of the women are coming out saying that they're going to sue Donald Trump for slandering them at his rallies and on stage, and I think that they should, because Donald Trump is a really messed up guy. But yeah, it's just crazy. And I did a video on Sling TV again, and it's got over 136 views. Let's see. And I did a video on a Halloween horse mask scared my kid inside Walmart. They got 122 views. I did poem videos for my CEO that does poems, Reese Renee. And I did a video on Chris Brown, which didn't get that many views. I don't know why. I think I did a late video. That's probably why I didn't get that many views. So I did a video on the Frozen light up shoe, and it's got 67 views, and so it's been getting mixed views lately. And I did live streams, which got 65 views, and so I don't really do a lot of videos as I should, and I don't do a lot of editing. I didn't do a lot of editing back then, but now I started doing a lot of editing and stuff. And I did a video on the Orlando, Florida shooting video, cell phone video that was captured, and you heard them guns shot and stuff. Did a video on I did like an introductory video on my independent record label called Up in the House Records. If y'all want to know more about that and more about the artists, just go to upinthehouserecords.com and y'all will get y'all information. And also, I put a song with B Money 5 months ago. It's got 29 views. I guess I didn't really promote it that well, but it's called Marble, and if y'all want to listen to that, y'all can. And I did a video mocking YouTuber Erica Cupcake. Yeah, 89 views. And I did a video on YouTuber Nina Santiago, aka Unrated, and Barbie Pena, and that's been up for 5 months. It's gotten over 600,000 views, and so it's got mixed views. Pretty much, it all depends on whether if I tag, videos or stuff. Some of the videos are not tagged, so I gotta go back and update some of the tag videos. I did a video on before Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton got nominated 6 months ago. I did a video on the delegates and stuff like that for Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump and Ted Cruz and John Kasich. So yeah, all of my videos got mixed views. Some of them are 20 views, some of them 60, 80. Some of them are 100, 600, 400, 1,000, 2,000, almost 3,000. So yeah, I did a video on when I was at IHOP 7 months ago. They only got 23 views. And I also did a video, a YouTuber video review. And I was telling people that I was gonna put more videos up and stuff 8 months ago. So a lot of these videos I've gotten a lot of views from. It's been like 8 months, 6 months, 3 months ago. They're not recent videos. So yeah, my analytics, for a while it was doing pretty well, and then it's starting to go up. So some days it goes up, some days it doesn't. It really all depends on what video is performing good enough and what video is not performing good enough. But it all depends on the video. So I'm trying to make more videos that would eventually get more views and stuff. And you see, I made a video on that interview with the Huffington Post and Carolyn. Huffington Post interview with R. Kelly. She was talking about his sexually allegations with underage girls, and he walked off the interview, and he didn't want to talk about that. He wanted to talk about his new album called Buffet, which they said that he did pretty well on that. I don't know, but from what I heard, he did pretty well on that. But I also did a first video from Sling TV, got over 400 views. And so I did a lot of videos that got mixed views. Some of my videos perform well, some of my videos don't. So, because I'm doing it without, advertising it. But if I advertise it more, all of my videos, most of my videos, then most of them would be doing better, from advertising it. So I'm doing it without advertising it. So through Google. So yep, I done made a lot of video. I made videos on Freedom Pop and everything. Made videos on T-Mobile, Getty Town. If y'all don't know what Getty Town is, it's kind of like Chuck E. Cheese's itself. It's pretty good, good place to go to. All you can eat, you can have fun, you can ride in the bumper cars and play video games. And I did a video on Family Mobile, which I used to have Family Mobile, and I don't, have Family Mobile no. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't have Family Mobile no more, so yeah, I did a video on that. Oh, I am so sorry. It was paused for a long time. I am so sorry this video was paused for a while. I don't know how long it was paused, but it was probably paused for like 30 minutes. Yeah, I hope y'all get what I was saying. But anyways, I am out, and I talk y'all later. Bye. And be sure to forward this video if y'all come into a pause or something like that. But anyways, I am out, and talk y'all later.